welcome to Geeks Other Round. I'm your host, Matt Moore. We're going to be talking about The Flash. This was actually a pretty good episode. But first, let me introduce the panel. First off, we have, let's start with Isaiah, because we generally pick on him. How you doing, Isaiah?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing great, sir. This episode, I'm gonna say this now. It was some good CGI, which was cheesy, but I still like the cheesiness. Everything else was just boring as hell.
Oh, okay. Charles, you seem to not be pleased with that particular response. What do you think of the episode?
Yes, because as everybody knows in the internet that Isaiah is the guy that hates everything, while me, I'm actually not that hard to please.
Oh, bullshit. No.
Yeah, shut up, Isaiah. This episode started out a little weird because I was afraid they were going to do this whole flashback thing back to high school, and I really don't like it.
High school? That was elementary, my friend.
That was elementary, boy.
Whatever it was. But it's just, I don't really like it when they do that. However, as the episode progressed, it got better. And by the end of the episode, I was on the edge of my seat, and I was like, holy crap, that episode was a lot better than I thought. And yeah, so I liked it.
Outstanding. How about you, Lou? What did you think of the episode?
The episode was okay. It had its moments, and it had its downs. And then we had Flash flying through the air like Superman.
Right.
All right. And, of course, this episode introduces the villain GotR, who kind of, and this I kind of found cheesy, happens to have a background with Barry. As being basically the bully that bullied Barry when Barry was young.
Yeah.
And that's how Barry ends up recognizing him in his memory. Well, first off, we've had some very bad guys, and we've had one really good bad guy. Between all of those, where do we rate this particular bad guy? Go ahead, Isaiah. Go ahead and trounce him.
Okay, let me put it like this. He's a Colossus ripoff. That's all he is. And also, again, I know I'm starting away from the topic, but let me say one last thing. When Barry used it, he didn't use his fake voice with his vocals. Like, shouldn't he know his name? Shouldn't he know who he is? And he didn't say it with Iris at all. So he's being an idiot. So yes, Granger, what do you want to fucking call his name? He's a ripoff from Colossus. He's lame. He's bullshit. And that's it.
Okay. I don't know how that middle thing had anything to do with the villain, but sure, why not? How about you, Lou? What did you think of the bad guy?
Like I said, rip-off of Colossus.
All right. If you were to rank this one of the five bad guys that we've had, five bad guys and one decently good female, where would you rank him? 1 and 5.
Number 2.
That's actually exactly what I'm thinking, is that he may have been a ripoff from Colossus, but those first 3 villains were so horrible that automatically puts him at number 2.
Yeah, Weather Wizard, The Mist, Plastique. Oh, God.
Yeah.
And Multiplex.
Plastique, to me, Plastique wasn't a villain.
She was an anti-villain, put it like that.
Yeah, I was going to say that was the one, kind of good girl. How about you, Charles? How do you rank this one in the bad guys?
For GotR, I think is how he's pronounced or something. I don't know. I would rate him probably around a 2, possibly. The only villain that's been on the show that's ever worthy of being rated a 5, 5 being the best, Captain Cold.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's Captain Cold. Yeah. He was the best actor.
Do you know what that villain uses to hold up his pants? A GotR belt.
That's so cheesy and sad. This is why Colossus was ruled. This is why Colossus rules, because he's just that badass for what he is. GotR, we don't call his stupid name.
Hey, but we also had our Matrix reference when he threw the door at the Flash, and he just bent back like he was in the Matrix.
That was so cheesy, too. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know why he did that. He didn't have to do that. All he had to do was literally sidestep it. Also for him, he has all the time in the world.
Right. Also, for a villain, why in the hell did he steal a Humvee? Why would you get a Humvee? My lord, it's like, oh my God, why a Humvee?
I'm sorry, if I were a superhero villain, I would steal a Humvee.
Why would you steal a tank? Steal anything but a Humvee.
I would literally go to Arnold Schwarzenegger's home and steal the biggest vehicle I could find there,
but
which was probably a tank. Actually, but if the tank isn't there, I'd steal the Humvee. That'd be cool.
It was so stupid though. It was so cartoonish. Like, really, a Humvee? A Humvee?
A Humvee could take a beating. It kind of makes sense.
No, but the pursuit was so slow. A child could not see. Like, oh wait a minute, there's lights over there. He was so stupid. It's like, oh wait a minute, is that a Humvee? what the world? And then the Flash saves him. Because he was so shocked.
The kid didn't know the car was coming because he was too preoccupied listening to his music in his earphones.
It's called Humvee. The district of Humvees.
It was a yellow Humvee, which is only driven by uptight douchebags.
Exactly. Thank you, Charles, for agreeing with me. You see what I mean, folks? A Humvee. No idiot on the earth will ever choose a Humvee.
When I win the lottery, I'm buying Charles a yellow Humvee.
Yeah, because he's a douche.
Fuck you.
Hey, if you recall, the guy from Lost had a yellow Humvee when he won his millions.
Oh, that's right. Like an idiot. You got
Oh
a
yeah,
Humvee.
that's right. Hurley.
I would never own a Humvee because those things have, like, what, 9 miles to the gallon?
Yes.
Something
If
like
you're
that.
lucky.
Yeah, but they can carry a lot of fucking gas. They have a
Yeah, but they're
huge tank.
so slow.
That's why.
The pursuit was so slow, it was comical. Like,
No. This is probably going to make me even worse. I would probably buy a hybrid.
that's even better. That's so much better. It's like
Yeah, because hybrids in no way make you look pretentious at all.
Exactly. You see what I mean? You can do some sick tricks.
That being said, I'd buy a hybrid as well, if not an electric car, if I could. I
I'd
don't
buy a
care how I
Prius.
look. I want a car that I don't have to spend more money on.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm buying a Prius.
Yeah, that works. If I had the money, I'd own a Tesla, and maybe it would make me look pretentious. But who the fuck cares? Because
Exactly.
I wouldn't have to
I'm
buy
buying
gas.
a hearse. I'm buying a hearse.
I mean, sure, it helps the planet, but I don't give a fuck about that. I care about not having to pay any more for the car once I have it bought. We should probably get back to the show, though.
Let's talk about the tires now. Let's talk about the tires.
So yeah, of course, he's running through. He almost runs down a kid. Barry saves the kid, and that's when he faces off against Girder. Is right after that. Basically, he tells Girder to pull over, and Girder's all like, "Cool, I can do that. Like, if that's what you want."
Right.
It's like, then Girder, whose real name I'm not
It's
gonna
Tony,
remember.
Tommy, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Basically, he just beats the crap out of Wally because Wally is not smart enough, or at least
Wally or Barry?
sorry, we were talking about Wally West in the very end of the last show. So yeah, Barry apparently is not hyper aware enough to actually just be paying attention and go, oh, maybe I should move now.
Right.
Because that's all he has to do is because he can speed up his perceptions, but he hasn't really been doing that in the fights yet.
Right.
And I think it would make him
think-
too overpowered if he did.
I think what they're doing with the character is kind of like what they did with Clark in Smallville,
Yeah.
building him up little by little.
Yeah, but it's not really little by little. I think by the end of the first
Well,
season.
they learned their lesson out of Smallville.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, like in the comics, the punch that Barry just did, in the comics, the Flash just was able to do maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and that's basically the atomic punch, where he just goes at it super freaking fast.
Right.
Because before that, he was just standing in front of the guy and just punching him enough times that ended up hurting it. So just so many punches is what ended up hurting the bad guy. Now he actually has a tool against, literally, if in the comics, that man can, if he wanted to, knock out even Superman.
Yeah.
And so we see kind of a lesser version of that here on the TV show.
Right. Also, really quickly, we see the same Flash moment when he first is like super Lex Luthor Brainiac, when he went to like Mach speed to the Speed Force. Like he was going so fast, he was just knocking the shit out of him. So it's just like that. We won't see it, but I hope we do.
Well, that's just it. Is he ended up going like the speed of sound, but in the comics he can not easily, but he can go the speed of light, which is considerably faster.
Yeah.
Only
So
issue
hopefully
with
we
that
get to that
was
point.
he stops at exactly 5.3 miles. Like, how the hell does he know that in his head?
Right. That's a good question. That's so much of a good question. Like, how do you do this?
I mean, they were discussing it earlier in the episode. He's like, oh, you got to go 5.3 miles to build up this
Oh,
speed.
fuck Cisco too.
And then, I'm sorry, he built his speed, but then he jumped to fly through the air. He loses a little bit of momentum.
Right. He's smart in. He's smart in the writers. You see, Lou Rott is smart in all the writers.
Maybe even jumping in the air, then gravity ends up getting the rest of the momentum.
He didn't do that, though. He was going in a straight line like Superman.
Yeah. He
But-
busts through the doors too. He busts through the doors.
in any case, I think that is one of the most powerful things that, well, most powerful practical things that the Flash can do, outside of going through dimensions and into the Speed Force. Other than that, I mean, they're powering him up very, very quickly.
Thank
They
God.
didn't look good too.
I think by the end of this season, he might be able to at least glance the idea that maybe he can travel through time.
I can see
They're
that
making it
happening.
look really good as well because at least they showed him running through the street, breaking windows and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, that was so badass.
You know what, Matt? Matt, I gotta say this right now. Thank you so much. You just gave me my speculation.
Okay.
That's actually he gave him a bonus.
You
because,
gave him
yeah,
a large
in the
cheese
comics,
pizza.
in the comics, he is absolutely the most overpowered character in the comics. I mean, if he were written by one person who took from all the different powers that different writers have given him, and they just put it into one, it would be enormous. There is no one who could stand up to him. Like, he would take down Superman without even trying.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, I should say without trying hard. Because, I mean, he's a man who can knock out Superman. And then like, as Superman is trying to recover, then throw Superman into an alternate dimension.
Well,
And then walk away and be like, peace, see ya.
But to be fair, Doomsday did the same thing. Doomsday pretty much knocked Superman out cold.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't kill him because he's not based on laws of human laws of physics, like, which is bullshit. It is bullshit.
That's just it. Is as far as Doomsday was concerned, he did kill him. But yeah.
Anyway.
No, he was hiding out underneath the earth.
Yeah, chilling. He was just chilling.
Getting some what was it, UV rays?
Right.
Yeah, that was the idea, is that Superman could not die because of the fact that Doomsday won during the day. As Superman's body was laying there on the ground, he was soaking up the UV rays and basically getting that solar energy, and he was already recovering at that point. And it took him longer to recover because of the fact that they buried him.
Right.
But he still recovered.
Which is borderline bullshit. Borderline bullshit. That's all it is. Borderline
Well,
bullshit.
I mean, every resurrection in comic books is borderline bullshit. I mean, every single one.
Yeah, so is Captain America's resurrection.
Yeah.
Isaiah, I swear we have to. I think I'm gonna have to go to like this T-shirt making place where I'm gonna get you a T-shirt, a black T-shirt that says in big white letters, "Bullshit City."
Wow.
Why is it got to be black, Charles?
Wow, Charles.
Dude.
Wow, Charles.
Why can't it be a white T-shirt with black
Yeah.
letters?
Right, Charles.
Okay, yeah, I can see how that could be better.
Or a red T-shirt.
So we have that particular storyline of Girder and the Flash, and we have the Flash with completely seems to be getting very quickly to be overpowered like he is in the comics. And I'm not saying that he's going to be as powerful as he was in the comics, but this was only the 6th freaking episode.
Right.
And he's already able to lay out a man made out of metal.
Right.
I mean, that's kind of a big deal.
That is a big deal. And also, Gringer, whatever you fucking call his name, he was so stupid how to use his powers. Like, dude, use your powers all the time. No one can touch you. Just use your powers all the time. Just don't go in human form. Don't go in human. What he does. He's not that smart. He's just stupid as hell. Like, dude, really?
No, that's
Really?
just it.
He looked like
Girder didn't. His powers are passive. Like, he didn't know the exact second that the bullet was going to hit him in that opening scene. Like,
Right.
when things hit him, it turns to metal. Like, it is a reactive thing.
Oh yeah, and lastly, there's one thing about a villain that's so stupid that you see his face on TV, right? It says wanted. He walks in a crowded restaurant, like, what's up? Like, really? You're on TV, idiot. You're on TV.
No,
Isaiah,
no.
he didn't
He
care.
walked in and he wasn't on TV yet. When he
Yeah.
started talking with Iris, talk about, come on, I want to buy you a drink and all this other stupid cheesy shit.
Right?
That's when the friend calls her and she looks and she pulls out, oh, I got to make a quick phone call.
Oh my God! Even the friend saw it too. Like, I'm gonna call the police. We're not gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna put my phone back now. Bye. Sorry if I say anything.
She didn't get to put her phone back.
No, I'm
I
talking about
don't
the friend.
think-
Phone and
I
push
don't
that
think it
iPhone
was-
like it was nothing.
I'm talking about the Iris friend. I'm talking about her friend. She should have called the police. Like, I'm gonna call the police now. Just making sure he looks at you. Beep, beep, beep. 911. I need your help. There's a psychopath in my restaurant. Please come quick. Boom.
No, she was too stupid to do that.
Yeah, true.
And I gotta ask something. I gotta ask Isaiah something about Iris West. What in the living hell are you saying about calling Iris West Shovel Face number 2?
Well, it's simple. A shovel face is pretty much who does stupid things, or pretty much does annoying things.
No, that's not what Shovel Face means. Shovel Face means that they're ugly.
No,
shovel face means that their face is flat and they're ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Charles, back to the conclusion. A shovel face, in my language, they're a bad actress, or they're just stupid, or they have stupid characters to play with.
Okay, I see. I see how it is. It's just that bullshit Isaiah logic again. Okay.
Thank you, Charles. See, he thinks like me now. So we got to do
It's Isaiah logic, but she has done some stupid shit in this season.
Thank you.
That is actually
She's
the topic
been
I wanted to bring up. Is do you think she's at this point she's going to see Barry's logic and be like, oh, maybe this does put me in danger?
No.
Because the thing he said yesterday happened today, just like he predicted it would. Like,
All right.
God, this is such a huge surprise.
Well,
Like,
it's late.
I have something to combat that.
Really?
Oh,
What's
really?
that?
Let's
What
hear
is
it.
it?
In every superhero TV show since before Smallville, I'm not talking about the live action stuff. I'm talking about everything. The cartoons, the live action stuff. All the female lead characters have been ditzy because it's the classic damsel in distress plot direction.
But she's also like Lois Lane. She's Lois Lane. That's what she is. She's a reporter.
No, according to you, it's Lori Lane.
Thank you, Lori Lane. Thank you, Charles, for correcting me. Lori Lane. That's how she is. She's
I
Lori
wasn't
Lane.
correcting you. I was mocking you.
But you correct me. Thank you, Charles. Lori Lane. Okay, she's like Lori Lane, Superman's ex-lover. That's how she is. She's so stupid to say. Stop making reports about it. They're gonna kidnap you.
It's the classic plot direction, and to be honest, I don't have a problem with it. I never have. Therefore, it's one of those situations where if it isn't broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, but then like Isaiah always says, it makes the show predictable with her character.
Thank you.
It's kind of like his first shovel face actress. She's always in trouble, and who
Katie
always comes to
Cassidy.
rescue her dumb ass?
He's talking about Katie Cassidy, a.k.a. Laurel Lance. Which, on that note, I don't even think that she's that bad.
I think she was, and I think she's getting better, but
Yes.
that's another show. So
No, she's not. She can't make it better.
As long as they don't take Iris West into this predicament where, oh, I write about you, now every villain's going to come to me to get to you. As long as they don't do that, they'll be okay. Every now and then, one dumb villain decides to mess with her. Okay, you can live with it. But every week, it just becomes cheesy and stupid, and that's how you get canceled.
Thank you. Dropping the hammer of knowledge.
Well, I think that after the end of last night's episode, after this whole ordeal happened, Iris and Barry are now okay with each other again. I think she's learning from this, and I think everything will be fine next Tuesday. Shut up, Isaiah.
That's what everyone say with calling towards me. Like, shut up, Isaiah. That's like a good calling card.
Look, if she was smart, she blogs the way she blogs, but she doesn't put her name on it.
that makes entirely too much sense, dude.
I know, that's too much sense. CW does not make sense. That's the whole point. CW, no sense.
It's not the WB, it's the writers of the show, dude.
Again,
It's
WB.
just on the WB network.
So
And technically, that's CBS's sister
They both
network.
share CW and WB and CBS. They all share that shit. They all share in love. They share
now-
in.
I have a question for the panel, but I'm thinking that I might hold onto it. It's specifically about Iris. I think I'm going to hold on it for a wild speculation. But don't let me forget, it's about Iris.
Iris.
So we have him talking to her again, which was very reminiscent of the first time he talked to her. But it was almost identical, but not quite.
Right.
And there was that, and of course they called him on it. Caitlin called him on it. Let me see. He ended up figuring out how to do the super punch. Oh, and then we had the scenes between Dr. Hall and
The black guy.
West.
the black guy,
Joe West.
Iris' father.
Yeah.
Mr. Joe West.
Yes,
The
Joe
black
West.
guy.
Now, do we? I mean, what do we think about that? Are we all convinced that Dr. Hall is, of course, the Reverse Flash?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
His name is not Dr. Hall.
Strong
It's
feeling.
Wells. Harrison Wells.
Sorry.
Who cares? He's a villain.
And no, I don't think he's a villain. I think he's actually a good guy.
Oh,
Nah,
bullshit.
man.
No.
No, dude. You saw the ending of this
think the
episode.
possibility
That-
is still
that
there,
was
Charles.
predictable.
I think the possibility is still there.
No, he's. Okay.
However, that possibility is shrinking more and more every week.
And also,
I don't even see what the hell you guys are talking about.
Charles.
I don't know. Maybe because of the fact that Joe ended up talking to him and accusing him of being the Reverse Flash, and 24 hours later, the Reverse Flash visits him and raids Joe's
Steals
office.
all his shit.
Also, I got some one good fact for Charles. Okay, when the black guy asks fake wheelchair guy about can there be another person just like Barry? He says no, that's impossible. Who says that?
No,
Supervillain.
it is going to be somebody else that we have not seen yet.
Charles, stop. It's okay.
Yeah, his future form.
Now, here is a thought. Isaiah, Joe is black. Why have you not decided that he's the bad guy somehow?
It's so simple though, because he's a terrible black guy. A terrible black guy cannot be a supervillain.
Okay. So what you're
be a good black guy for him to be a bad guy.
Bingo. Look
Okay.
at Bob Stuckey.
And Isaiah is not racist in the slightest.
Look at Bob Stuckey. Look at Noah from Walking Dead. You can't trust them. You can't trust those black people.
All right. Let me see. What else have we covered?
Eddie Thorne and Barry Allen's bromance bullshit, whatever.
Yeah, I cared about that so little that.
It's like it was Tommy and Oliver.
I liked it because
Lord.
it actually made me start to think that Eddie Thawne was actually a good guy, that he wasn't going to become a villain.
Dude, this is just like the same thing with Tommy and Oliver. They was good friends, and they said, "You're just trying to take my girl. I'm gonna be a bad guy now." It's gonna happen.
I liked the heart-to-heart between Eddie and Barry. I liked that a lot. I thought it was one of the high notes of the episode.
Yeah, I think it kind of helped Barry understand, you know what? I could beat this bully.
Yeah, but
Look at this guy who looks good, supposedly, and no, he was a little fat kid in school, got picked on, too.
Yeah, but again, this still follows the same trait as Oliver and Tommy. They're trying to do it like that. The bad guy's son, or bad guy, whatever, befriends the superhero. Oh, that's like Clark and Lex Luthor. Huh? What a coincidence, too. They keep repeating the same damn storyline.
Nah, I don't see it happening.
Oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Because it's Isaiah logic and it's always true. But boom.
Okay, so
he punched the back so hard that the seam was breaking.
I was going to say your vast knowledge, your vast history of this particular storyline that is repeating over and over and over again is one show.
No, it's multiple shows.
Okay, Smallville and
Arrow and The Flash.
Tommy did not turn out to be a bad guy.
Yes, he did. He decided with his father, like, "Oh, you're a killer, Oliver. I'm not going to trust you no more." He was a
That's not being a bad guy. That's being someone with a conscience.
No.
So, like, you're killing people. Why are you killing people?
No, that's the bitchy villain. That's what you call it, the bitchy villain.
No, that's not.
He's
that's
so
not
much
being
the
a
good
bad
guy in the
or a
first
bitchy
season.
villain.
He's so much the good guy in the first season that the entire second season was based on his judgment of of Oliver.
Right.
Like, how did every episode of the second season start?
No, it's the second. No, it's not second season, but like the close to the end of the first season, like when Tommy saw his girlfriend making out with Oliver, it's like.
And the second season, the beginning of every episode was my friend. In my friend's memory, I'm not going to kill anymore.
Which is bullshit because he didn't kill innocent people. He killed bad people. See, there you go.
No one is bad until proven guilty in a court of law.
Thank you, OJ logic.
He
right
just
there.
disagreed with you.
No, it's OJ logic. There you go.
And to go back to the one point, she wasn't Tommy's girlfriend no more. They had broken up, so she was free to bang whoever she wanted to.
Exactly. This is what happened to Irish West. He's going to leave him and bang whoever his name is. And then bada boom, bada boom.
I totally agree with Isaiah. I totally agree with Isaiah. The thought of him actually kissing his best friend's ex-girlfriend. Oh wait, that's right. Tommy, he was dating her first. So
right. Thank you.
You see what I mean?
See right there. Right there. See what I mean,
disagreed with you.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure?
Yes.
Because you pretty much agree with me already. Because,
All
you know, Isaiah logic, it has no bound, people. You know I'm right.
I just realized we're only like 25 minutes into this particular episode. We've already covered every major plot point. Do we have anything else that we need to discuss?
I don't see Barry and Iris hooking up no time soon.
It's going to happen.
I actually disagree. I think we're going to see it relatively soon, and that actually has to do with my wild speculation. So
I see her hooking up with the Flash faster than Barry.
But that was a bad pun that you probably wasn't intending.
Or was it?
So, all right. So, are we okay with wild speculations at this point? Because I really want to get mine out. First off, Eddie and Iris are going to start breaking up because Iris is going to start becoming obsessed with the Flash, and Eddie's going to start feeling that over a period of time, and that's what's going to break them up. And then when she realizes who the Flash is, that's when she's going to end up getting together with Barry.
Yeah, that's pretty much how the Hood happened too. That's how much Arrow did because again, Oliver, he was the Hood. He was the Hood. And Laura got obsessed over the Hood, like, oh my God, who is the Hood? I want to know who the Hood is. Remember, Tommy got jealous because she got pretty much too much interest in him than himself. So yeah, Matt, you just proved my point again. Thank you.
Except that didn't actually happen.
It did happen.
No,
it did not happen. She doesn't find out who Arrow is until what? Towards the end of season 2.
No, but she got obsessed.
Yeah,
she got really
like
interested
right
in
at the
him.
end of season 2.
But she got interested in Arrow itself. She got like, oh my God, who is Arrow? He's proving justice for the city of corruption again.
But that isn't why her and Tommy broke up. Her and Tommy broke up from what I remember. It's been a little bit. That basically he was convinced that she was still in love with Oliver.
Because he knew Oliver was
which she was.
And thank you, Lou Rod.
But that's the only thing I mean, you gotta admit, Oliver was a player. He had both sisters.
He was a player.
He was a player. Like back in the day, he was a player. Yeah. Like now, he's just trying to freaking not get anyone he cares about killed.
Boom.
But if you think about it, I know this isn't the show for it, but he was double dipping them both within 1 year period.
He was double
dipping them both at the same time, right before he went on the boat.
He was double dipping the tea bag.
Yeah. It's like he was calling wanted, being like, I can't come over tonight. I got a thing. I'll be there tomorrow night. Like that's what he was doing back then.
Yeah, double dipping.
I'm a little busy banging your sister.
On this 90-foot yacht.
On this 90-foot yacht. All right. Anyone else have a wild speculation?
Charles.
I do. Yes.
What's
that? I wanted to say it before I lost it. Oh, there it goes. It's gone. Yeah.
That's nothing new.
All right.
No. Seriously, I still have it. But my speculation is that, like you were saying earlier in the episode, how they're giving him more of his strengths, like being able to go to Mach 1.1 6 episodes into the season. I mean, I think, and what you said that maybe he might be able to travel through time. I think he's going to find out that he can go through time in the episode The Man in the Yellow Suit, the episode that's going to be showing the Reverse Flash. That's when he's going to find out he has the capability to travel through time, because I think Reverse Flash, I don't think it's Harrison Wells, and I don't think it's Eddie Thawne. I think it's somebody who came from the future.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Really?
Actually, to go to that point, he learns how to time travel season finale. And then he can't remember how to get back.
That is a possibility that maybe he runs so fast that he actually accidentally travels through time.
I have a good one though. I have a good speculation. When we say it now, folks?
No.
When we drop the hammer? Too bad. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
So I want to thank you for watching Geeks of the Round. I'm just kidding. Go for it, Isaiah.
Okay. I'm going to actually borrow Charles and actually Lou Rod's opinion and theory. What if, like a big what if, a Reverse Flash, he's 10 times powerful than the Flash himself, because he has more knowledge of his own powers. And because he can send people back. Shut up. Thank you. So, anyways, he can send people back through time. He can do that. He can send other superheroes, other villains back through time or forward through time. So I see Barry Allen being trapped in the time period where he actually disappears. So in his knowledge, he has to learn to actually go back in time. So it's like the hero's moment, like when Hiro Nakamura went through feudal Japan, when he was stuck there for a brief moment, he had to pretty much learn again how to go back through time and space. So this is what's going to happen now. Reverse Flash is going to put him in the future, and then when Flash knows who the Reverse Flash is, or who he does know, he's going to figure out a way to get his powers back up to like max level, like what Matt said. He's going to be super powerful if he goes back through time and space. If he goes through that, he's very powerful. But at this time period, he's not powerful yet until he grows that catalyst yet, that catalyst of going back through time. And this Reverse Flash is going to take him to that catalyst.
Well, in
It
theory,
kind of
for
reminds
him
me
to
too much
actually,
of Smallville.
I was going to say,
With the
in
Bizarro
theory, for him
season.
to go back through time, he would have to go the speed of light, which is considerably faster than he's going now.
Right. Reverse Flash can do that easily.
So it is possible that he would be able to do so, go back or forward in time, if somehow there was something that actually made him even faster than he normally is. I think that if they end up having him go through time, it would be a one-shot thing. Basically, it's not something he can do consistently, but maybe they end up getting part of the accelerator working again, and somehow that ends up making him even more powerful. Or maybe they find something that is the equivalent of the cosmic treadmill.
Right, I can see that.
I actually now have a new speculation that actually goes more in favor of your guys' speculation that Harrison Wells is Reverse Flash.
What's that?
Is that in the pilot episode where you saw the man in the yellow suit spinning around Barry's mother and then kills her, and then at the last minute Barry gets teleported, or not teleported, but sent out into the middle of the street. Oh, it's just I think what happened is that maybe if it is Harrison Wells, maybe that he doesn't really hate Barry Allen, but maybe he thinks of himself as a potential father figure. He has like some sort of like twisted sense of being a father figure to Barry Allen, and he kind of like quickly took him out of the house before he killed his mom, as sort of like to protect him,
Right.
or something like that, like a twisted sense of being a protective father.
Actually, Charles, you're actually right. Because Professor Zoom is insane. He's extremely insane and really evil.
You said his name. We still don't know for sure if it's him.
Dude, look it up. Anyways, I'm agreeing with you, Charles, so shut up. Again, Charles, you're very right. Professor Zoom is crazy as hell. So he thinks he's a father figure, but he's really not. So he's a twisted person because he is twisted. So yes, Charles, you're right.
Well,
But
yeah,
Harrison Wells has given-
he's crazy enough to create his own nemesis.
Right.
Most stories, not all origin stories, but most origin stories of the Flash show that that the Reverse Flash ended up creating the Flash specifically so he would have someone to battle.
Right. Basically. That's so stupid too.
Okay. Well, then, I don't know.
Throughout
But
the season,
I'm just
he
gonna
has
sit here and
drop little tidbits of evilness.
you know.
Mhm.
You know,
Alright.
sends Plastique to go kill the general.
And
That's just little tidbits here and there. When he stood up and killed the one guy in his
Other
office.
white guy. Right.
So he's using the wheelchair as a front. There's something up with the dude, man. All
Told you.
signs point to him.
And also, remember when Joe said when he came back into town, it's like, when'd you come back into town again? Oh, know your goddamn business. It was the same time as Barry Allen's mom died. Oh, I didn't know. I'm gonna go now.
I thought we were two friends having a drink.
Yes, I'm gonna leave now.
I don't know, but that's all the speculation I have. So yeah.
What was it, Charles?
I'm gonna leave this 20 on the table, and you pay for both these drinks and tip.
I will not really answer Isaiah's inquiry. I won't.
Why not? Why not? Because I'm black.
Yeah, let's go with that. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
You see what I mean, folks? This is how I do it every time at home. It's me and
A
Charles
large
going back and
pizza.
forth. And he always orders pizzas and call me racist thing. No, I'm just joking with that.
My pizza is more racist than me.
That's true, too.
Isaiah, it was your fault for ordering fried chicken and watermelon on your pizza.
I know, man. And the sad thing is Charles did not get grape soda. He didn't get grape soda. What's up with that, Joe?
Yeah,
Grape soda, Joe?
Domino's doesn't carry grape soda, dude.
And that's racist right there. Where's my grape soda?
God damn it! You're not helping.
Grape Kool-Aid
Exactly. Where's my Kool-Aid?
All right, on that
or
very
sugar
racist,
water.
on that very racist note, let's wrap things up. Of course, check us out, geekstheround.com, youtube.com/geekstheround. If the Geeks of the Round URL isn't working, that means I haven't paid that bill yet. It's just I keep skipping it in my head. So just go to Google+, type in Geeks of the Round, and you'll be able to find us there. Join the community, like and subscribe our videos, and check us out. Isaiah, go ahead and tell us about your down there zone.
Okay, Isaiah Zone. I'm going to talk about my manhood, or am I? Yes, folks, I'm going to talk about all my interesting opinions, which are pretty much true, an awesome community channel called At the Zone. Yes, join it, and you will love it because it's the sister cousin of the Geeks That Are Rounds.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, and I want to thank everyone for watching, and check us out next week. Let me see. Tomorrow, let me see. When's our next hangout? Charles, is Sleepy Hollow tomorrow?
No, Sleepy Hollow is freaking Tuesdays, man.
I don't even watch the freaking show anymore, so I don't know.
What? That's such an awesome show.
You need to get on that like white on rice.
That's what DVRs are for.
Let's jump on.
I literally have a huge list of probably 20 episodes to watch. I am so far behind because I haven't had a computer for like 4 days.
Oh, now you say that. Why can't you tell us beforehand? Like, I had no computer.
That's no excuse.
I'm sorry. Have you seen me in the Hangout? Have you seen me talking in the Geeks of the Round chat? No, you haven't, because my computer has been dead.
I noticed you weren't with The Walking Dead last night.
Oh, that was
yeah,
you
that's because of the fact I was moving files from one computer to another.
Yeah. We didn't miss you though. We missed Matt. We missed the Matt.
Hey,
we need the hat. We need the hat.
We don't miss you, Matt. We miss the fedora.
That makes sense. Yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.